Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Elemental Storm here. This is first 10 minutes of the game called Apotheon. Now this is a game that just came out for the week for PS Plus. It's a very, very cool side-scrolling, almost Dark Souls platformer type. It's very cool to say the least, and we're going to check it out. Don't mind me, I'm just getting over a cold, so my voice is a little rattled right now, but I'll do the best to do this first 10 minutes with you. So here we go. So this is Apotheon, and as you can tell, the art style is absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to get right up. We're going to move. And you can use X to jump, use your L stick to move around. As you can see, press down L stick to jump down and stuff like that. Let's grab ourselves a weapon, and we're going to open up the door, pick up a knife. As you can see here, everything is pretty much right here. We're going to attack this guy. So I'm really...
Andrios, you're still amongst the living.
Excuse me.
The watchmen didn't even see their ships through the darkness. These raider scum will take everything we have. They're taking prisoners, invading houses, and burning anything they can't pillage. I need you wherever you can stick a blade.
Wherever you can stick a blade. Well, as you can see, I'm really enjoying this game, and we can put the map on. That's good. I like this. This is like a map. This is one of those like transparent maps where you can still move around and see what's going on, which is great. Now we have all these different objectives. So the idea about this is basically that the gods of Olympus have forsaken the humans and stuff, and because of that, the world is now kind of plunged almost into darkness or twilight. This is why the sky is like almost red and everything of that nature. So
Over here.
and it's basically a fighting platformer. You can roll, which is with the... There you go.
Lay down those weapons.
So right now you start out in this town that you grew up in and stuff, which is called Dion and stuff, and you work your way up to Olympus, and you can basically try to find out why the gods forsaken you and kind of put them back on their... put them back in their place almost. So you're gonna go to all their different realms and stuff, and everybody's in here. It's like Apollo, Hades, Zeus, Poseidon, things like that. So it's very, very cool. So we're gonna make our way down to the first objective here. The other thing I like about it too, again, sorry, I'm gonna be probably doing that a few times. I do have a cold right now, so, but I do want to keep everything up to schedule. But the other thing I like about it too is the fact that you kind of can make your own path. Like, you don't have to, you can choose where you want to go and stuff, which is really nice. And everything is pretty much breakable too, which is nice as well. So we can jump down here and get the farmer's fork, destroy all this stuff. It also has a crafting system too. You'll see that once you get to the first place, which is, here we go, the blacksmith. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to find the blacksmith. And the biggest thing I love about this game is, this is when things get really good. You get a shield, and you can see here, this is so you can go ahead and use that, which is nice. Hey, come on, throw that at me. There you go. The only thing that I found that I'm maybe not a gigantic fan of, the weapons and shields break pretty easy, but it's actually, it's pretty realistic, I guess, when you think about it, because of the times they're getting hit and everything like that. So as you can see at the bottom left and the bottom right of the screen, there's almost like a bar underneath your weapons and underneath your shields. Now the only thing that would have been nice, I guess, if you could repair them. And you do get a repair feature, but it's mostly for your own armor. Like, actually, once we get in here.
I can still crackheads like the old days.
There we go. Once we see him,
Why are you standing there enough?
we'll get some armor and stuff.
Scalio's as good as a helmet. I think I got some old leathers in the back you can wear. Grab me that coin box, would you? I want to make sure you can cover the costs.
So we'll grab that.
Try these on. Cover up that greasy hide of yours.
And you can pick up, nice thing is you can upgrade all your stuff. So now there we go, we got some armor, we got some leather armor, which is good to start with. And you'll get some amazing things, like there's, weapons of the gods and everything like that and stuff. Let's see. There we go, and there's right there, so you can see you get armor. So that's kind of like your first, almost like you have two hit point values. You have your armor value first, and then you have your hit point value and stuff. And that works out pretty good. You gotta watch out for that. When you blow those things up, they do explode and put you on fire. I'm going to go up here and just cause a little chaos. Now, the other cool thing is when you get to Olympus itself, which will be coming up after we finish everything up, it's actually pretty cool because you can decide if you want to, like, attack everybody, but what will end up happening, it's almost like Skyrim. The guards will come at you and they'll say, hey, you know, you're causing problems and pay 20 gold or we'll attack all of you. So it's pretty nice in terms of that, like, later on. Now, I don't know if the game has a new game plus, and I kind of hope it does because that would be pretty cool if it does. But we'll have to see because I haven't beat it yet. I'm about midway in the main game itself. This is, of course, is just I went back and started this up for the first 10 minutes, but yeah, all in all, it's a really good game. I'm really surprised in how good it came out. It's I had a lot of good hope for it because I love Greek mythology, and this is something that's very, very cool. And let me know in the comments what you guys think as well in terms of if you played it or, you know, if you guys like this kind of mythology. One thing that was cool is when I was streaming, a viewer of mine told me that they were like, oh, you know, I'd love to see as like an ancient Egyptian in this. And I thought that would be kind of cool, like, you know, maybe that could be their next game, is do hieroglyphics and stuff. The gods have mercy on our souls. Hey, it's Boo Boo. For those who don't know Clash of the Titans there from, was it Hera? I don't know if it was Hera. I think it was, no, I don't think it was Hera, actually. It was, yeah, see here I am talking about how I know Greek mythology and I don't even know which goddess that is. But also, let me know what your favorite god or goddess is from Greek mythology if you're into that and stuff. Mine personally is Poseidon. I've always been a huge fan of Poseidon, so. I gotta find the Apotheon. Now this is really cool too. I'm glad I actually went in here because you can use a torch and the lighting in this game is really cool. So, as you can see here.
Give it up.
And like the light only does like it shines a certain amount, and it's very cool because it reminds me a lot of like Clash of the Titans, the old movie with Burgess Meredith and oh, I can't remember his name though, but the main star there, the guy. It's funny because the guy looks just like my uncle. It's so funny with the long hair and or the kind of the hair style. It looks just like my uncle. It's so. And I used to say that to him all the time, like, "You're from Clash of the Titans," but it's not him. But anyway, this is really cool. I love the art style and stuff. They did a fantastic job on this.
I doused all the lamps in his
before
they could find me.
Good name too for the hero.
Fine, but you look dreadful. Come closer, my boy.
So it's very cool. This is also on the PC. It's not on the Vita, which I think it would have been a good addition to the Vita and stuff. Now this is where you can start. This is good too because I can actually show a little bit of this. So if we go to options and you can have your inventory here, which is great. You can check out all your weapons and stuff like that, the stuff you have, and can see exactly what all the different things are. You know, tells you exactly what the damage is on each weapon, so you know which is the best ones. And then on top of that, you can craft, which is really cool too. So if you want to make nectars of healing, which is a huge thing in this game, and then you can make Greek fire and stuff like that. So it's very cool. A lot of good options in this game. Some of the levels are really well done. When you get to Artemis's level per se, she actually turns you into a stag, and she tries to hunt you and stuff. And then it kind of goes both ways. Like all of a sudden, once you you do these certain objectives, and then she turns into the stag and you hunt her. So it's very cool. Like it's not just, hey, I'm gonna fight the gods and everything like that. It's like each level has their own puzzles or ideas how they want to do them and stuff like that. Some of them are set up like in Hades realm. You have to there's some platform jumping, things like that. So it's a lot of cool things that comes down to this game though. But so we're coming up on our 8 minutes, almost 9 minutes now, and so I think that's pretty good right here. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think, if you've played this already, if you've enjoyed it, if you don't like it, you know, what's your reasons behind it. You know, don't just say, oh, it sucks and that's it. Like, give me a good reason, you know, why you don't like it and stuff, you know, because I'm always up for a good conversation. And beyond that, I hope you enjoyed it and stuff, and if you like this kind of, you know, like my first 10 minutes, you want to learn about other indie games or digital games and stuff, that's what I do my first 10 minutes on. And with that, I'm Elemental Storm. Huzzah! Huzzah, fellow Storm Knights and other viewers, it's Elemental Storm here, and this is first 10 minutes up. We're looking at the game Flower. This is for the PS3, PS4, and Vita. And here we go. So Flower is basically, it's a motion control style. It's very beautiful, if anything, especially on the PS4. It is very nice. And as you do, you use your controller to move it around like this. For instance, you just basically almost use it like a steering wheel. Now, if you want to go fast, you can go ahead and you can hit the trigger button. Either one will do fine. And let's see, the L1s and the R1s, they don't really do much. And you mostly just